Welcome to our final video in the Best Practice series. Today, we'll be going over the sections for revenue, workers' compensation insurance, and payroll liabilities. Together, these sections could earn your community up to 30 points and are crucial for your ability to receive funding. For the most points possible, 20, the finance reports must be given to the council. That report should clearly state your revenue and expenses for the utility. To comply with the Repair and Replacement Fund, the finance report must also include a line item showing contributions going into that fund. Using the reports provided, your local government specialist staff member will determine if the community qualifies for the maximum points. During the review of your finance reports, if there is no line item for a repair and replacement fund, but your community is able to receive enough revenue to cover your operating expenses, then the community will receive 15 points. If the community has a fee system in place and follows the policies written for it, but does not create enough revenue or show how they are subsidizing the utility from another fund, then the community will receive only 5 points. Finally, if the utility has no fee system and no way to collect revenue, the community will receive 0 points. How do we determine these scores? Simple. During the collection phase of the Best Practice Update, your LGS will request from you your last 3 meeting minutes and specifically your finance reports that were given at those meetings. Using these reports, we will determine the scores we just discussed. Now we can discuss the final 2 sections of the Best Practice score. These sections are workers' compensation insurance and payroll tax liabilities. For both of these sections, there are 3-point designations we use to determine the score for the community. First, your LGS uses the online database to verify workers' comp insurance. If the community has had workers' comp in place for 2 years, then the community receives 5 points. If the community has only recently purchased a workers' comp policy, then it gets awarded 2 points. If a community does not have a workers' comp policy, 0 points. The next section is about your payroll liability. You've probably already given your LGS a form allowing them to review your tax liability records with the IRS. That form is often referred to as Form 8821. It needs to be updated frequently. If you haven't signed one in the last few years, contact your LGS and update it. The 8821 allows your LGS to request information directly from the IRS to make sure that the utility has no past due tax liabilities and that you're current with all tax obligations. After requesting and receiving a report from the IRS, your LGS will award points based on that information. If there are no liabilities and the utility is up to date on the necessary reporting, you will receive 5 points. If you owe back taxes, but have a signed repayment agreement and are current on that agreement and up to date with all other tax obligations, you receive 2 points. If your utility owes taxes, or if you're not responsive to the LGS request for an 8821, you will receive 0 points. For these last 2 sections of the Best Practice score, it's important to mention that a score of 0 for either workers' comp insurance or payroll liability will make your community ineligible for funding, no matter how good the rest of your Best Practice scores are. So keep up on your tax payments and make certain you have and maintain a workers' compensation insurance policy. It's been great going over these and the other topics that we've discussed during our Best Practices video series. Stay tuned for another video that talks about the technical capacity on the Best Practices score.